I guess for me, I can't help but think back to when the pastor first announced that he was going to do expansion. There was some chatter about it, and he brought up in the church a couple of times that might go forward, might not go forward. So we made the decision we're going to go forward. How many people we willing to help or pitch in some time or do their thing? And I put my hand up. My wife put her hand up. Not having a clue really at that time that it was going to be a blessing from the day it started till the day it ended.
I've been very thankful to serve on both our building committee and in the general expansion of our church addition. We weren't sure when we first started how well it was going to go, whether we would have enough people or how much we were going to be able to do by ourselves.
I said I'm thankful and blessed for the church project. So many people in church I got to meet over a short period of time. I got to work with that I never would have got to work with. Just a great testimonies of the people that go to the church.
Through the whole process, it's been amazing to watch God work in providing the right amount of people every week, and also donated time and money from people in the community, painting, excavating, rental equipment, and so forth. And it's been amazing to see God provide.
It's just been a blessing at every level. There was challenges. It was heads button or disagreements sometimes, but that's like any job. This was a big project to take on with just people that volunteered their time. I think it was quite a project. I'm glad to have been part and helped as little as I did. Just thankful for the pastor and his family and the strength he had to pull this off.
There have been several ways that I've seen God provide personally in my own life. When we first started, my wife and I decided that we would try to sacrifice as much as we could and really help out in this, and it's been amazing to see personal blessings happen in our lives and also for the church.
I think it's been a blessing to the church, and anybody that's seen the church being built, it's got to hold some truth to our testimony as to getting this project pulled off.
It got to the point where I told my wife I didn't want the building to stop because it was amazing to see God bless and how God would provide, and we hope that we'll be able to enjoy the church building for many years to come.
My name is Ryan King, and I'm the pastor at Bethel Baptist Church in Westville, Nova Scotia. The church started in 1989 when a group of believers began to meet in a home on the west side of Pictou County in Westville. And after a few months, God began to work and the church began to grow slowly, and they met in different places, including the Oddfellows home in town and the rec center. They were able to buy a piece of property, and then in 1996, they bought an old Tractor Supply store and renovated it and moved it to where it's at now. We came in 2005, and since that time, God has been very gracious to us, and we've been able to see God just do wonderful things in the lives of people. We've been able to have 2 smaller renovations and add-ons, and then this past time we built quite a large one. One of the unique things about the building project is that it was done almost entirely by volunteers. It took us about 2.5 years of doing it on Saturdays, and to be able to see what He's done in this place with the labor of our own hands has been incredibly rewarding. What we've learned is that God works in people's lives one person at a time. He doesn't build His church by masses. He does it with people, reaching people, lending a hand of compassion and love, and using the power of the scriptures to overcome challenges that occur in people's lives. And so for the next stage, we look forward to again reaching people in our community, seeing God do miracles, and to save people one person at a time. We would like to invite you to come be a part of our growing church family and to see what God is doing in the midst of Pictou County, Nova Scotia.